What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to summer or Mayflowers? No, April showers. There we go. Gotta play months wrong. April showers bring Mayflowers. This time with episode 7, I believe. Literally, because I just clicked on the video. Really good episode last week. I loved the end with the rain and the shared umbrella, which was fun. Another episode from this perspective of the kind of meanish girl, though. And again, I got a feeling that maybe she might have a relationship with that Brock-looking guy. Oh, wait, shouldn't be talking to your mum like that. Although she sounds pretty ruthless herself. But yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. I wouldn't say this is like the most underrated show of the season or anything, but I'm having a lot more fun with this than I thought I would. As someone that reacts to a lot of seasonal anime, there's always a bunch of romance anime that just kind of go by and just like filler almost. Just like there's like 3 or 4 kind of romance anime that are just like 5 out of 10s, just average, just nothing crazy. And this felt like it should have been one of those, but it's not. I'm actually quite enjoying it. Maybe it's one of those things where some people enjoy certain genres of those a bit more, and this is just one I enjoy more than the other kinds that we've had. But again, very unpopular opinion, but this is like, it's better than fucking Blue Box to me. I think Blue Box was awful. And that's very highly rated, so I guess it is just all a matter of taste, isn't it? Go forth, summer break. Would you say target? Is that the right expression for this? Let's ask him for some help. I feel like he probably would have been much more likely to succeed if he did get Ueno's help, to be honest. I mean, I say that, we know that she likes Ueno, but like, she might kind of go along with it for a little bit because of Ueno's interaction. I don't know. Have a Barbie. She's already on it. Well, good job, Tabitha. I mean, she got there a little late, but good job. Good job. Oh yeah, I do love the fact that he's already got the grips ready. Yeah, that's the guy I was talking about. Iron Man Tetsuo right there, fucking Brock. I've got good faith in that. Should be good. Hopefully. And yeah, of course you want to fucking butt in as well. Well, very handy for the rest of the class, isn't it? That there's this whole relationship square going on with Seth. Very handy because that means, yeah, these guys fucking look after everything. This is like a major turn off, right? Like hearing and seeing this, surely. Carbon. Hard. Good power muscle. Oh. You guys seen that that guy that used to be like he won so many of those muscle events, so many of those bodybuilding events, and then he ended up with a wheelchair, and he recently died, I believe. Just shows you can go too extreme in either way. If you don't work out or don't fitness at all, that's bad for you. But if you go too far into that side of things, it can also put you in a wheelchair and have you die an early death. Leave the room. Yep. Say you need a poo. She's not gonna want that to happen though, is she? So good day or whatever her fucking name is. $73 glasses men. And he cannot act cool at all, can he? But why would you even ask that? I mean, he's literally got the CD right there. Why would you even ask if he likes them? Obviously, he does. Bit of karaoke or something. Who are they meant to be? Fucking 73 glasses men, by the way. That was like purely made up. He has his good, yeah, he's definitely got his good parts to him. He's an honest kid. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, surely you need everyone's numbers for the event. Although a bit of a weird way to get a girl's number. I'd say it's definitely probably better to just ask her up front. Why are we texting each other? Meters apart. You only do emails. Genuine. I know this probably sounds bad, but you wouldn't even hear that from someone in like the late 2000s. That was old school considered by then, I think. I do remember though that during like those late 2000s, there would be like MSN was a massive thing for my kind of age group and such. Uh, I'm gonna hope it won't be too long on this, but yeah, everybody from like primary school and going into like high school and such had like an MSN account, and you'd have like an MSN email, and you'd chat on there. And yeah, it was massive, and then it just died. Like then just nobody used it ever. It just like it's one of those things, like one of those popular things with kids that you just pick up for a certain period. Satchels was one at my school. Everyone was having satchels, bags like the wrap around you, and then a year later nobody had one. They were considered uncool and old and such. It's one of those things. But yeah, MSN was massive. And being that it was all kind of email based, you'd get quite a lot of almost like creepypasta things, but I forget what they're actually called. Chain kind of emails and such like that. People would be like, "You'll get cursed if you don't send this to like 10 other people," and shit like that. Now, that was very popular back in those days. But yeah, that was honestly like my main interactions with women. But obviously they weren't women at the time. I wasn't a man at the time either, so please don't, please don't make anything of that. But yeah, I think this was back when I was like maybe like 11, 12, and that's how I'd end up talking to a lot of girls. And I always felt that that was a positive in a way, but a bigger negative because it made me more comfortable kind of saying things that I probably wouldn't say in real life and such like that. I think it was always a big thing with me and my friends. We'd like go on a live call with like some girls, and it was always a big thing, and you get very excited, and yeah, that's taking me back. That as Omegle was a big thing as well for a little while. Always trying to get some girls to show their boobs. Pickled plum. That's nice of them. Hmm. Who are these? Like sisters? Look at him. He really is just fucking Brock from Pokemon, isn't he? Just sitting there. I was doing nothing. Like he's genuinely just doing nothing. We got a busy bloody household though, ain't he? Like that's why he's like he is. Can you imagine like just like that scene right there? Can you imagine witnessing someone just like stop for a minute and just go? Like it's a really cute scene, but like real life that'd be absolutely hilarious, wouldn't it? The brother. Ningen Kansetsu. Okay. Pretty nice place to have a barbecue, this, isn't it? There's not many people here though. I was expecting more people. Oh, I guess they were girls from the school. Sorry, guys. I guess they were all over discussing things. And he kicked his gran out. But yeah, I expected more people here. Jesus. He's got everything sorted out. Trying to keep him out of the. You hurt his slave. Um, I think she's just trying to keep him away, isn't she? For what reason though? Because he's had literally no interaction with whatever her name is, Usugai Dai or whatever. Fucking so hard to say. Ugui Sudani. The frisbee, not the best place to play frisbee because there's a river right next to you. But what the fuck? Pretty. Jesus, that's a fucking magic frisbee. What's it doing? The physics on that. Look at them back there. Oh my god. That is just bad, but in like a good way. If you know what I'm saying. That is just like, that is not well done. But it's fun because it's not well done. What the fucking hell? And that's the thing. I feel like people. That's the difference between like this and Blue Period. Blue Period, my bad. Blue Box, for example. Blue Box is very well done, very clean, very nicely animated, and that's a much bigger thing for a majority of people, seemingly, than anything else. Sneaky. Just gotta keep trying that one. No, you stay for some food, kid. I'm staying here for that long. Staying here till night time. Ah, okay. Got a water gun fight, have we? Where was all this? I like this OST they're playing in the background now though. Almost sounds like something a little bit from like 2000s teenage, like an American Pie or something almost. They were more sincere perhaps. I do love the tracks of like those American Pie movies and such, like Blink 182 and Sum 41 and everything. Very much a bit of me as a teenager. Oh, that's nice. Quite rare to see him smile, to be honest. Bro, it's a gun. Shoot. What are you chasing? Shoot. I keep forgetting that that's a fucking girl. There's always got to be that one character in any show, isn't there? Okay, good job, guys. Bit of a pick me up. And they're all different flavours as well. Very nice. Yes, he likes her rice balls. I think, yeah, you know what? I think it's a very unfortunate for this dude that has been setting this all up. But I do think these two actually probably will be much more likely to actually be a thing. That fucking hat really don't do me favours. Fedora. Bloody 15-year-old boy wearing a fedora. That is such a edgy, want to stand out main character shit thing to do, isn't it? 15-year-old boy wearing a fedora like this. I think we've all had known those kind of type of people in like school and such that just wear something or do something stupid like that just to stand out. Even I'd done that. I mean, at one point I'd like spray my hair kind of red and blue and come to school like it. It's just to stand out, I guess. I'd want to dye it, but I would always be a bit too frightened to. Incredible. Wow. Expensive as well, fucking fireworks are, so. Go wash yourself in the shit water. Dan Banashi. Okay. You know I'm a big horror fan. Go, bro, go. What a little legend. Yeah, she must feel like crap. Oh, damn. Some strong ones. I was gonna say, how we're gonna move? How long are they gonna show that scene for? Put them together, put them together. Yes. We're just like stuck in that shot. Sure, I know this sounds stupid, but I think shows should be a bit more silly sometimes with stuff like that. Maybe just like as a bit of I've known Gintama has done it before, but maybe then take a little, uh, yeah, take a hint from Gintama and just like have a scene like that and just keep it there for like a minute. Just be like prank people, see if they think that that's like glitched or something. Oh, that's a lovely drawing, isn't it? That's a lovely drawing. Do you know what? It's awesome as well that if these two do get in a relationship, that your brother would be so happy and accepting of it already. I feel like that's maybe something quite hard, especially for like a younger brother. I've never been in this situation, but I'd assume that it would. If I had an older brother and he would get girlfriends, I mean, I have an older sister and she had like boyfriends, and I would always not be like, I wouldn't be like accept or anything. I wouldn't like challenge them or stuff like that, but it would be yeah, it would be a case of like I wouldn't be really friendly to them. I wouldn't just accept them right out the gate or anything like that. I think it might be slightly different if it was my older brother and a girlfriend. I probably would be a bit more accepting. Yeah. What happened here, by the way? It just kind of abruptly cut during the ending scene, which I really like the ending song, so shame. Well, maybe that's just where I'm watching it that's done that, but that's a bit annoying, honestly. Again, I like listening to that ending song. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, I guess. Really good episode again today. It is interesting that we do keep having these different perspectives. Early on in the series, maybe the first 3 or 4 episodes, it was like purely from Tabata / Ueno's perspective, but recently, well, actually, maybe not 3 or 4, maybe 2 or 3 episodes, the first 2 or 3 episodes, because it's been quite a while now that we've been having the episodes from like other people's perspectives. The fedora hat guy here, Ugoe Sudani, or whatever her bloody name is. We had a couple from her perspective, one from like the Brock guy's perspective. They've been seemingly like we've been seeing things through their eyes quite a lot of the time in these past episodes, which is a positive because they're definitely fleshing out the side cast a bit more. But I do, and we do have moments with Tabata and Ueno like this, for example. But I would maybe like to see in the next episode or next couple of episodes even more of a focus on these two, because it does feel like a little while since we've seen anything from their kind of perspective. We're getting into this situation with Ueno and Tabata via the kind of lens of the side characters, the Ugo Sudani girl and the fedora hat boy, and that's cool. But it does evidently mean that it is a little bit less focused on those two. So I would like to kind of get back to that a little bit, but still really enjoying it, of course. Another good episode today with the little meeting around the houses and such, but especially the barbecue and fireworks there at the end was really nice. It does kind of feel like that, like we're, especially these last 2 episodes, we've been having episodes focused on the side characters and majorly, and then just having like a bit added on to the end with the main characters. And I feel like it should actually be focused much more on the main characters and then add a bit on the end with the side characters, perhaps. But another interesting scene with the Brock guy here, kind of seeing like the look she kind of gave him there was very interesting, isn't it? Much to the chagrin of fedora hat boy. I do feel like these two probably would get along better, especially because he does kind of know her true nature and such. But yeah, do let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. Now, I did assume that these girls were the ones that went to the barbecue, but I guess not, because I do think they were drunk here, were they not? You know, they look kind of drunk, so yeah, that kind of confused me. So I think it was actually just Ueno and his brother round while his sisters was there drinking, while he just sits there looking like a Buddha or something. But yeah, again, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 8.